Tifa looks so right. Like you can really see the difference between Tifa and Aerith now. Like especially with their personalities. And
Yeah.
even better, you finally get in a modern day system, the PS4 era, a playable female character from Final Fantasy. Like a playable female
Yeah,
character.
that's actually a highlight right there too. Mm-hmm.
Because we were not able to play
And
with
since it seemed
Luna
like in
in
this
Final
version
Fantasy
you have
15.
more control of your characters than you did before.
You do.
Yep.
Each character has their own
It's just a
unique battle
question about
styles.
that game. Like, just a question. Uh, didn't they say that it'll also have like a sort of classic mode too that does like a somewhat traditional, the traditional RPG take
Yeah.
turns style
Yep.
gameplay?
It's gonna be it's like a traditional ATB.
Yeah, that's cool. It really
Yeah.
has something for everyone. Yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna be the game of the year. If that don't become, this is you know that this is Square
It has to be
Enix.
game of the year.
Square Enix is desperate. Right when they said, remember they said they never were gonna do this game, and we've been begging for this game for 20, was it going on 23 years now? Well, isn't it? Well, it came out in 97.
Kept showing tech demos of the game, but it never would happen. And now it's like it's finally happening. It's
nothing else is selling.
Finally.
Nothing else is selling. Okay, it's selling, but it doesn't have that. It doesn't have that classic appeal. It doesn't have that nostalgic Hironobu Sakaguchi feel. You know, it doesn't have that. It doesn't have that element. That element feels gone from like the Final Fantasies. Look at even Kingdom Hearts. Like that, people don't even talk about Kingdom Hearts no more. Like when you walk away, we don't care if you stay. Like, hey, bro, leave this.
Like the last Kingdom Hearts game that came out, 3, was actually pretty cool, but it really didn't live up to the hype that people were expecting because the Square Enix side was completely absent, which that kind of like made it go for some people, and there was a heavy emphasis on Pixar.
Square Enix characters are supposed to be in the DLC package. I think they might have Star Ocean characters or something, but like, do you really care by now? Like, I know some people do. I ain't trying to boo boo all over.
I mean, some people out there do. I'm not gonna say that it bugged me that much. I thought it was still an enjoyable game, but I know quite a few people out there that they were really salty about that shit. They couldn't stand that.
I'm gonna say this: I didn't even buy it. Like it was one of those. I had other games I was gonna buy at the same time. I think I bought Dragon. No, what did? When was Dragon Quest? Did the one in Japan come out right around that time? I think when I bought it, something like that. But it was another game that I wanted to take a chance on, and I didn't see what I had wanted to see with this Kingdom Hearts. Again, you know how many characters? Do you know, even if they're doing it now, but do you know how many characters they had the opportunity to introduce? Like all of the Enix characters, not to mention all of the Square Soft characters before the merger.
Beyond Final Fantasy.
And that's what was like. I felt that they could have just went through. Look, if they could have had so many extra stories just within that. That's why I feel that this was their final.
Yeah, but the problem was they were just being, simply put, greedy about the matter, which is why they have like some DLC coming out where they're finally gonna answer that and put those characters back in because, it just didn't feel right. In fact, even the Disney side didn't really feel that good because, like I said, it was mostly just Pixar and people. The most out of it that we got was just Hercules. That's really it. Like.
And I'm like, again?
Come on, man. You can do more than that. Like we've already had Hercules.
That's Hercules
from the start of the game.
Every game he's been in there. He's more popular in Kingdom Hearts than he is in his own game. I mean, his own shows. But this is their final act, bro. Like, all their games and stuff have the, I'm going to say Kingdom Hearts. Octopath Traveler did really well, but it's still not like the Final Fantasy appeal because it was only on one system and then it wasn't Final Fantasy. Like, this is kind of going to, like, people who haven't even played it, like, this is going to be people's new introduction to RPGs. That's what Final Fantasy VII did for millions upon millions of people. Like, for me, it was Chrono Trigger, but a lot of people was Final Fantasy, and a lot of people are going to play this game, and then you can play it both ways. Ooh. So a lot of people are gonna play this game, and that's why I feel it's gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
I feel they had to do it though, because the 15 was good, but 15 you can't even play as Cindy.
15 was
Luna.
good, but it kind of missed the spirit of Final Fantasy a bit. Like I don't know. So it just felt like something was missing.
It was a lot missing. It was
Can't
good.
really put my finger on it. It was a good game, but it just felt like something was missing.
It was missing the heart. Like, see, that's the same thing that happened, and I know a lot of people are like 12. But even 9 was a love story. Like, people always say, I don't care about love and stories, but love is part of life. Like, not to get all philosophical, but all the great games and movies have like love as an element in it.
And if you're still thirsty, here's another video for you right here and right here. Water's wet.